talking about?
Y'all, at this point, no one can convince me that I'm watching a real storyline. What I'm watching is an actual storyline. But we just gonna talk about what we watched anyway. So far, I am enjoying Love After Lockup, or Life After Lockup. I'm liking it. Even the ones that I'm not feeling, you know, they're giving us a little bit of something, but I'm enjoying it. But let's just talk about last week's episode. So Joella, she go visit her grandma. She tell her grandma what's going on with her and Demondrick and this whole birthday party thing and how she's feeling about the new girl. And grandma pretty much told her the same shit I told her. You guys are two weak broads, and he's playing between the both of you because he know you weak. He gonna let you keep bouncing back and forth because you guys are gonna do it just to be petty against each other. But why didn't Joella bring up the fact that this girl vandalized her car? Why is that not a conversation? That would be a reason not to invite somebody to the birthday party. The fact that she showed pictures of you that you didn't authorize on the internet. First reason not to have fucking in your damn face. Why do you not tell your grandmother everything that's going on? Why? Because you probably don't remember your lines, and it's a bunch of... I'm feeling like without telling the whole story to people, especially like your grandma, then she can't really make an informed decision on the advice to give to your ass if she don't know the whole story, because she trying to tell her daughter, look, you need to cut that shit off, because according to Joella, they slept together a couple of days or a couple of nights or something before her son's birthday, which would be the night he went over there creeping at Joella's house, coming back at 12 at night, because that's the only thing they got going. We gonna keep going to that, and they make sure that we keep going to that because they keep showing us videos of that. So they staying in that shit. So she told her, you should have invited her to the party. That shows that you have moved on. The problem is, Grandmama, the heifer has not moved on. She's still in it. They both sharing penis. They might as well just get a place together and keep him happy. That's what they might as well do, because they just keep trading off on nasty swap, okay? And this girl, Joella, what's it, Quiana? She know that boy went over there creeping, but I don't think she cared, just because she wanted to be petty. Quiana. She go over to the people's house. She's all greeted, you know, and I feel like the stepmother, she's very biased with the situation. And I was right. She didn't even know about the whole vandalism card thing, but it was interesting what Quiana said. She said there's a rumor. Now it's a rumor. There's a rumor that I vandalized, cut this girl tires, did XYZ. And so this ignorant ass heifer stepmama, who has no seasoning, said, I know she didn't accuse you of slashing her Flintstone mobile. See, that's not what you're supposed to do, grown ass woman. I don't think this grown-ass woman have any kids, because you're supposed to try to diffuse the situation and make sense out of shit. That's what you're supposed to do. But instead, you talking to her like she your homegirl. I didn't like that about that. I'm not feeling the stepmama, because she is too fucking involved where she shouldn't be involved. But they're involving her by telling them everything that's going on in their damn petty-ass, simple-ass life. So now you got Demon over there talking to his father. His father want to know the truth. Man, you know, we real men around here. Let me know what's going on. If you let me know what's going on, you know, I'm going to keep the shit to myself. But, you know, you need to go in and fix your little household. You know, real men hold it down. The problem is, Daddy, he's not a real man. You keep thinking he a real man because he could put his penis in both these two ignorant ass women. I want him to get his own apartment so he can have a place to lay his head. That will make him a real man. Right now, he's a homosexual, and I'll say that in every video. And then the girls aren't either. They have this low self-esteem where they think he is the only man where they live, but he ain't got shit to offer. What, penis? I don't know if he helping to pay everybody's rent. We don't know if he doing child support. We don't know. But what I do know is the further we go along in this episode and their storyline, this shit's bullshit. That's what I do know. What I do know is a real woman wouldn't want your homeless ass. She just wouldn't. So this is when it get interesting, and this is when I said, okay, I know we're definitely on full of shit status right now. So this time, Demondrick, he gonna sit this one out, And his father is going to drive her to see a lawyer in this industrial back alley place. It just didn't look like a place where anybody would be going to see a lawyer. We didn't get to see a damn lawyer thing, name of the office like Simon and Simon or some shit. It just had a big sign on the window that said like welcome, something like that. It just didn't. And they probably were real lawyers, but the lawyers for production, because if you have production, you have to have real lawyers. So that's what I'm thinking, because this is bullshit. So instead of the father going in with Quiana, he sits outside. Seemed like he would want to go in with his ass. They offered him some juices and snacks, and he decided to keep his black ass outside. Stop. I know California and Texas, we have different laws, but if you're from Texas, please let me know. Can someone accuse you of something, have a warrant out for your arrest, and you have to pay to get rid of the warrant? So she told the lawyer that she's being accused of vandalism. But she said, but I did do it. So he got his little Zoom screen up, pulls up her charges and go, oh, okay. He finds these charges. Let's talk about that before we go on. First of all, I'm from California. I don't know how shit is done, but if someone was to file a report on me and said that I slashed their tires, I did markings on their windows, they're going to have to show some type of proof. It's not a felony, but it's a misdemeanor. $100 to $700. And there's a warrant out for your arrest. Now, for her to say I've never been to jail before, don't know nothing about nothing, seemed like someone saying you're going to go to jail. Seemed like I would have broke down in tears. That's just me. And then her face was just like, the shit is not adding up. The shit is not adding up to me. Because Jawila know where the hell she lives. So you mean to tell me you got all this shit against you? Nobody, not the police. They didn't come talk to you about it. They didn't come to your house and ask you what you was doing on September 25th or whatever. They didn't do any of that. You didn't get no notification in the mail that there's a warrant out for your arrest. There's a warrant out for your arrest. They know where you live. They could have very well came to your house and picked your ass up instead of him saying, what's going to happen is, if you don't take care of it, you could just be driving along someday, don't know when, and they could just come and pick you up and take you to jail. But what you could do right now is just go there, turn yourself in. They'll kind of handle you, fingerprint you, do whatever they got to do. You pay the $100 or $700 and they let you go. It's like, no, what the fuck? I said, what the entire fuck is going on here? And I was trying not to use that damn word, but I was like, come on, man. It's fucking with my soul. You guys are just out of line, out of pocket, and stupid if you think we don't believe. This girl got a whole warrant, got all these charges against her, and this is the first time she's reading these fucking charges against her. Like she had to go see a lawyer to pull that shit up. Like, are you serious right now? Come on now. Come on now. We are not boo-boo the fool. You're the only boo-boo the fool on here. I am not going to be that lame and stupid just to believe that shit. Oh, but wait. Then it gets better, because now this explains why Daddy took her, because Devonta needed to be home for this fucking Jawila to show up at her house, Quiana's house, the person who she's accusing of vandalizing her car. How is it that you just popped up? He didn't know you was popping up. You didn't know Quiana was gone, but you come not by yourself, but with your kids. If you have to keep having these damn discussions with this boy, that serious discussions, why you keep bringing these kids around this shit? It just didn't make any sense for that. It makes sense. You see the setup. I just gave you the setup of how they doing this shit. That's why I say y'all full of shit, because in the real world, ain't none of that happening. Ain't none of that happening. Now, this girl is at this woman's house. The daddy's about to drop Quiana off at her house. Gold girl is in the backyard. It seemed like they may come to a resolution about this damn pop tire car thing. I'm just thinking, because I don't think we'll ever see it come to nothing. Some way, somehow, they may try to squash it. Either they're going to squash it when we see them the next time, or they're going to be squabbling the next time we see them. Because if a bride is in my backyard, you in my house right now. You better take your kids somewhere, Demondrick. You better take their ass to the front yard right now because me and her about to have words. Because you're just not gonna come in my house, to my house, accuse me of slashing your tires. You still fucking my man, okay? And you gonna continue to do it. Then you bold enough to come to my house. It seemed like Joella. Let's go to Joella. Joella, you should have went further. If you thought this girl did all this shit to you, seemed like you would have been trying to get a restraining order on the black ass. That's what it seemed like to me you would have did. Because if I got somebody coming to my house, in my area, in my space, and you writing shit on my car and you popping my tires, I can't take my baby to school, and I really think that I'm getting a restraining order. Do you guys agree or disagree? Please let me know. Like I said, this shit don't add up. It's just some shit they done came up with together. That's probably why that damn Joella just talks so slow to her. She just stays with the same tone, so you don't know whether she mad, upset, want to cry. We don't know, because her voice just stayed the same way all the damn time. I guess she turned into a 90-year-old woman because she got that little old ass lady wig on, and maybe it just gave her like old lady powers, and that's why she just talked like an old lady all the time. Her voice don't go nowhere, it just stay in one damn place. I think that's what's going on. It's that motherfucking wig. You better take that little 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piece off your head, girl. Go put them damn locks back in. So as Quiana and the father are driving back, talking about her little fake case that she got going against her, here it is, kids knocking. He opened the door. What you doing here? Here comes Joella. I want to talk about, she want to talk about the whole situation, the car thing. What are you guys going to do about this situation with Joella vandalizing my car? He's like, well, bitch, what you want me to do? I done paid you the $600. Oh, you going to give me back the $600? If you ain't going to give me the $600, like, why you here talking about this shit? Like, why? Why are you here trying to have the discussion at this woman's house? And like, why? Why? So he's steady claiming he don't know what happened. He didn't do it. She didn't do it. He don't know who did it. He don't know shit. So this goofy ass broad, this other weak broad, she pulled out her phone. So on her phone, on that night in question, we see him with his little hood out creeping. He walks up, he walks back out, and he walks up and he walks back out. So she says, well, your ass was around. This is the night that my tires got slashed. He says, well, I was seen leaving your apartment. It's like, no, we were doing some things. And, you know, they had a little video with them smooching. But here's the thing, Joella, Quiana. If you got a video of somebody that slashed your tires and his punk ass is on it, why did you turn that shit into the police? You have a suspect. The motherfucker would have been him. You didn't see Quiana. See, I'm like, you guys are just playing with my whole soul and spirit, and I ain't got time for this shit. And so then they get Quiana on the damn stand, and they was like, okay, so how you feeling about the whole situation, about a warrant and getting arrested? Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. This is my life, and bitch, this is my time, and you guys are wasting it. That's all I gotta say. We'll see y'all with something else tomorrow. Tell me what you think. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Thanks for showing up when I show up. Bye.